What's up, animators? It's your host and artist Vic here, and welcome back to StayTooned. Sorry it's been so long, I've just been so excited. Did you guys know that they're gonna make a new Dragon's Lair movie? Or at least they're trying to. Man, you don't know how big of a fan I've been of Dragon's Lair since I was a kid. It was the thing that got me into animation and video games. Back on the CDI. Yeah, don't judge me. I started off with the CDI. It was glorious for what it was. Dragon's Lair, Space Ace, Dragon's Lair 2. CDI. I even got them on DVD. I got them on my phone. I got them on my comic books so I can even take a dump and watch them. It's true. Man, if anything to work on a Dragon's Lair project, any type of Dragon's Lair project. Jesus? Don BlutH? BlutH? Oh! Duh! We're StayTooned! Come on back. We'll show you how to draw Dirk the Daring. Dragon's Lair.
This is StayTooned Animation.
Alright, animators, it's time once again to go to StayTooned Animation. A little rusty right now. I think these things are called pencils, and yeah, this is usually what we use. So right now we're gonna go ahead and start off with the colored pencil, of course. Make sure it's nice and clean. As you could see, no tracing. I don't trace. I mean, I might put a couple layout lines here and there, but no tracing. So usually I like to start off with like a topper. I put a top to the head, so that way I don't make his head too big. You know, kind of like a Shaquille O'Neal kind of thing. I always start off with the circle. You always gotta start. Well, unless you're not drawing a human or a character. And then I like to draw a little chin. I know it's a little light, but I promise it's gonna start showing up really dark. This is just the layout, so we just kind of put like the roadmap as to where we're gonna start drawing these things. So as we're starting to draw right here, I'm gonna put his little eyebrow indentation. He's a handsome man, handsome devil. It's Dirk the Daring, if you don't know. A lot of people don't really know about this game. I mean, a lot of people do, if you're, my age or older, but a lot of people underappreciate him. Right now what we're doing is also setting up not only his eyebrows, but his helmet. He does wear a helmet. It's good to wear a helmet at all times, except when you're out on a date. That's something I found out. And then we're gonna, of course, put the eyes. He's got that serious smolder look, if you know what I'm saying. And then the nose, he's got a kind of a comedic, longer you get it nose. And of course, he's intense because he's got to save the princess. So, Princess Daphne, not Princess Daisy. And of course, we're gonna give him a little bit more angry. And don't press too hard, because remember, this is only supposed to be the underlining drawing, and of course I'm pressing hard for the camera. But okay, we're gonna continue to give him his jawline. One thing I had never noticed, and we're gonna put the ear right here. One thing I didn't really notice before starting to draw, he's got a butt chin. And I mean, nothing against the butt chin, but I always had a question. After putting these eyebrows, and again giving some intensity, but I got a question for people with butt chins. There's no offense, but does it need wiping from time to time? I'm just curious. Alrighty, so we're again giving him a little more definition. Usually, you know what I just noticed? As I'm giving these pupils and I'm giving them more definition, I'm doing about 20%, 120% too much with this underlining pencil. Usually I don't do this, but I am way too far beyond the point of no return. So we're going to continue to draw, give him a neck. It's elongated. Usually I like to give him a line of action with the body, but because I'm so rusty, I'm just diving into the drawing, and hopefully you guys keep along. I'll make sure to show you everything, give you some tips. Pay attention to little AJ down there. He's always got some tips. Right now we're giving him the outer ring of his armor. It's old-timey armor, you know what I'm saying? It's got a couple of rivets, a couple of bolts, if you will. Think of them as that. And you always want to make sure that they are somewhat proportionate to each other. So when you're drawing that, just make sure. And we're going to give him his trapezoids and his biceps and triceps and duceps. I think that's what we're going to call them, because I work out clearly, as you can see from the intro video. Yeah. Now onto his hand. He is gripping a sword, so make sure to give him the Don BlutH effect to the fingers, and I really admire Don BlutH for his hands. Not only for his animation, but his hands as well. Not him personally. I've never seen the man's hands personally. Well, that's a lie. I've seen a couple of his videos. But I like the way he draws his hands and his women. If you don't know, Princess Daphne is an extreme hottie. There she is right there. Okay, anyways, back to the drawing. Back to the drawing before I get distracted. So he does, in fact, have 4 fingers right here. So make sure only give him 4 fingers. It almost looks like he's got 5, but he's necessarily got 4. And let's give him the bottom of the sword. Give him something to hold. It's gonna be real cool. We're gonna give him the bottom of the sword. And wait, I'm not sure about where this sword is going. No, never mind. Let's just continue to draw the sword. It's got a little bit of a triangular, rounded off tip. And we're just gonna finish the tip. Let's just keep going. Come on. And then we're gonna work on the rest of the sword and the handle right after I give it a little more definition. And once again, I've reached the point of no return. Normally, I would not draw this much with the blue underlining pencils. This is supposed to be just layout, but yeah, we're gonna have to do that. And we're gonna draw the handle to the sword. Give it a little bit of dimension, a little bit of 3D-ism. To really make sure it pops, you know what I'm saying? And then let's give that blade a nice long extension as we did. And I like to give it a little bit of an edge, just make it look nice and sharp, because we're going to be going up against a dragon. You can't be going in with no dull blade. What is this? This is Dragon's Lair. I'm not sure about this arm. I'm going to add some more definition later. And I'm running out of paper, so we're just going to give him a little bit more trapezoids, a little armor for the upper arm. And yeah, as I finish this up, I'm beyond the point of no return. Usually I'd go in for some definition, but right now it's time for everybody's favorite 30 minutes of epic shading. Wait, 30 seconds. 30 seconds! Done! I can't wait to check out your guys' drawings of Dirk the Daring from Dragon's Lair. Alright, congratulations guys. You made it through your tutorial. Did a great job. I cannot wait to see your drawings. Be sure to submit them to facebook.com/VickyJ or follow me on Instagram. I'll make sure to repost a lot of your drawings. Just make sure to put #StayTooned Dirk the Daring. And with all seriousness, guys, I'm a huge Dragon's Lair fan, and I want to see this movie come to life. So please do your part, just like I have. Spread the word about the Indiegogo campaign. Links are down below, and if you can, donate. They already hit their main goal, but they're hitting stretch goals to try and get this thing rolling. So it's up to you guys. If you guys want to see Dragon's Lair on the big screen, you know what to do. Until then, guys, today's comment question of the day is: what is your guilty pleasure game? That game that most people don't think about, most people might not like, but you absolutely love it. Mine happens to be Dragon's Lair. It's not a common talked about game, but hey, I love it to death. In fact, I can do a marathon of it. In fact, that's what I'm going to be doing on Vic's Arcade. Make sure to check that out on youtube.com/VickyJ. And you know what? I had a lot of fun doing this episode, dusting off the equipment, the pencils, and the books. I'm going to do more tutorials for me and have a lot of fun with this. You know, at the end of the day, that's what you gotta do in order to make yourself happy. Why am I doing this dance? I feel like I'm possessed by some type of ghost. Maybe we'll find out on the next episode of StayTooned Animation.
From the top of Vic, it's vibes and means no worries. I just like to welcome you back to the grind, back to YouTube. It's been a real long time coming. I'm glad you're back. I miss you. And I hope you have a lot of success here. And I'm looking forward to doing some stuff with you in the future, man. So, yeah, thanks so much.